Hey guys, today I'll be going over our 3 binocular packs that we offer: our enclosed pack, our standard binocular pack, and our no-mag, magnet-free binocular pack. I'm going to start with our standard pack. This is the first pack that we came out with. It had different upgrades and iterations throughout the year, but essentially what makes our pack unique is that we use magnets on the back, magnets on the bottom for a truly one-handed design operation. So this lid folds all the way forward, secures by magnets on the bottom, and keeps this pouch open so your binoculars are quickly accessible one-handed over and over again. When you pull your binoculars out, you have an open pouch to drop them right back in. It uses 500D Cordura around the entire pack. It has stretch pockets on both sides, and it does have the MOLLE webbing on the bottom now, which we added in early 2021. So that is a quick overview of our standard pack. Moving on to our enclosed pack, this was the next pack that we came out with. One of the downsides of our standard pack is that it is open on the sides. In really dusty conditions like we have here in Arizona, when you are riding on a side-by-side, before you even get to where you're going to hunt, you can be covered in dust for just driving around on a side-by-side or just in really dusty conditions. That fine dust can work its way in here and get on the lenses, and we had some customers complain about that and they wanted something with a little bit more coverage. That led to the creation of the enclosed binocular pack, which, as you can see, it has full coverage on the side. It has a lid that still uses magnets on the top, magnets on the bottom, is one-handed, but it has these wings that overlap with the sidewalls on the enclosed pack to create a fully closed system. The enclosed pack is more structured than the standard pack. We use a lighter weight foam in the standard pack. It's a little, I don't want to say flimsier, but it's not as structured as the enclosed pack. We use a dense foam that gives this binocular pack shape, which you need in order to maintain this profile for the lid to cover it properly. We use a durable 4-way stretch on the enclosed pack in order for the lid to move the way that it does with these wings. If we used a rigid material like Cordura, it would not flex as easy and open and close as fluid. Like the standard pack, it does have a slim profile zippered pocket on the front. However, this is a 4-way stretch, so you can put a little bit more in here than you can on the standard pack, which just uses Cordura and does not stretch like the 4-way stretch. The enclosed pack has webbing on the bottom as well, so you can attach handgun holsters, our bear spray, and other future accessories that we are coming out with. And then it also has the 4-way stretch pockets on the side, so you can overstuff a little bit more in the enclosed pack. The main difference between the two, I would say, when people ask us which one should we get, my answer is always, what are your hunting environment situations that you're in? If you're in really arid, dusty conditions, I recommend the enclosed pack because it'll keep that fine dust out of your binocular pack. When you're riding around in a side-by-side, like I mentioned, or just in a really fine dust area, dust can get in here and it can get on your optics. You might be cleaning them more. The benefit, I would say, over the standard pack versus the enclosed pack is when you have them open, there is a taller sidewall on the enclosed pack. While this is not a major issue, it is a different hand movement to get your thumb in behind the binoculars and pull them out. You're reaching in more from the top on the enclosed versus on the standard, you can get your thumb in from the side and pull it out for a little bit quicker removal in the standard pack. Like I said, the enclosed pack is not hard to pull your binoculars out of. It's just a different hand movement and something you won't even notice once you wear it for a little bit and use it. So overall, I would say more protection for your binoculars, or for the elements. The enclosed pack's the way to go. If you're not going to be in very dusty, dry conditions or a lot of moisture, I would say the standard pack is a phenomenal pack. If you're going to be sitting in a tree stand and you're just going to not be busting a ton of brush, even though this pack does a great job in those situations, keeping things from going in the pack, it still is open, so stuff can make its way inside. So if you're just worried about quick access, the standard pack is a notch or two better than the enclosed pack as far as ease of access to your binoculars, because more of the binoculars are exposed. So more exposure, more options to have dust, debris make its way in, but quicker to grab your binoculars. Moving on to the final option is our non-magnetic pack, our no-mag pack that we came out with. So we had a lot of great feedback with both of our packs over the years, but one thing people get worried about sometimes is magnet interference with either a compass or a pacemaker. If you have a pacemaker, we do not recommend at all using our pack with a pacemaker. We have heard that modern pacemakers are not affected by our magnets, but it's something that we still do not recommend or advocate. It's something that you would need to talk with your doctor about before ever using. So once again, we cannot endorse using either of our magnetic packs if you own a pacemaker. Another thing going around where people get apprehensive with the magnet sometimes is in the use of a compass. There are workarounds with it, but when the pack with the magnets is near a compass and it's held near the pack, the needle can be pulled when you're holding that compass next to the pack. It's very easy to work around if you extend your hand when you're reading that compass or that handheld digital device that uses a digital compass. It is far enough away that it does not pull the needle. If for whatever reason you still felt that that was not a good enough option for you, you can change digital compasses to true north instead of magnetic north, and that will ignore the magnets. You just need to understand the difference between magnetic north and true north when you change those settings. If you do not want magnets at all, we do have our No-Mag pack. What we use is pretty much exactly the same binocular pack as our enclosed pack, structured pack, sidewalls, everything looks the same, but instead of magnets securing it on the top and the bottom, we are using a bungee system that pulls the lid down and it pulls the lid technically up when it's on the bottom. So right now there's tension on the lid pulling it down, but when you pull up, you can pull this lid forward, and now the lid, the non-magnetic lid can sit in this half open position, or you can pull it all the way down to the bottom for that same slick, unique design that we are known for with our binocular packs. There are no magnets in this pack, so there's no worry about any compasses. Some guys get really stressed about that. I would say I feel like it's blown out of proportion sometimes because most people don't know how to use a compass. But if you do not want magnets, this is a great option for you to carry your binoculars. And there are benefits of this non-magnetic pack with when you have it like this, you can create a small little slot pocket that you can throw read calls in. Sometimes you can throw your phone horizontally in this as well. Overall, a very simple design that works one-handed like our other binocular packs. So that is the non-magnetic binocular pack. It has the same webbing, same pockets on the side as our enclosed pack. And so that is something we just wanted to highlight. All three packs that we make, all of them have the same accessory attachment options now. These two have magnetics, this one does not, or magnets, this one does not. Really, you can pick the one that best works for you. You can add accessories as you need and really build out the system however you want. So that would be our recommendation. Enclosed, more coverage and protection. Standard, quicker access to your optics, but lets possible elements in. Non-magnetic, does not interfere with compasses at close range at all. So pick what works best for you, and we have them all available to you. And you can check them each out individually at marsupialgear.com.